Welcome back to another video, guys. I can see that in the last video you guys really enjoyed the SMT video and how to spot SMTs and just in general what they are. So today I'll be going into a more in-depth side of what SMT is. I'll give you a little example of how it works and then I'll show you some real life examples. So first, SMT stands for Smart Money Trading. And to put it in a simple term, you can find SMTs on correlated assets. For example, like NASDAQ and S&P 500, also known as ES. These stocks are supposed to move together. When one stock, for example, NASDAQ, makes a higher high, when ES makes a lower low in a form of an uptrend, then this would be considered a divergence, meaning that they fail to follow each other, the two correlated assets. And that's where an SMT gets put in place. Let me show you a quick example. So as you can see over here, we have NASDAQ and we have ES. NASDAQ is coming up into an uptrend. We have a high, come down, little consolidation to make a higher low. But on ES, we have a lower high and a higher high. So as we can see, on the two previous highs on NAS and ES, one high is higher than the other. As you can see, one over here, two over here, one over here, two over here. This is a divergence. So as you can see, the consolidation, they matched each other. So when we see a divergence from the highs, we can expect a negative move to the downtrend. When we see a divergence from the lows, we can expect a reversal for the uptrend. So as you can see, it's very simple to spot SMTs. They're simply just divergences between two correlated assets like NASDAQ and ES. It will take some time at the beginning to spot them, but they are an amazing confluence to use in your trading. So let's get into some live examples. So as we can see over here on ES, we have a SMT get put in place. Now let's come to NASDAQ and let's confirm it. We can see that the SMT on ES is moving downwards, when if we look at NASDAQ, the SMT is moving upwards. This is a very small SMT that would be a little hard to spot, but again, if you can find them, they're amazing confluences. Secondly, another SMT. On ES, we had an SMT moving in the uptrend. On NAS, we had a SMT moving in the downtrend. And look at the result of it. The second this SMT got put in place, strong push downwards. Same thing on ES. Strong push downwards. Over here, this is a bigger SMT. ES made an SMT moving downwards. NAS made a SMT moving upwards. And look at the result of it. The second this SMT got put in place, strong push downwards. Now, what I wanted to show you, this was actually my trade today. I found this SMT that got put in place right at the sell side getting taken. So this is already two confluences that are good for my trading strategy. Now we zoom in, we see that there was a change of a state that got put in place, coming from a downtrend to an uptrend. Fair value gap that got tapped right into. We took the entry, and unfortunately, I was in a rush, so I was not able to stay in the trade. So I played it safe, and I got out right at the -1 because I wasn't able to stay on the charts. And I also had an SMT that got put in place right here. And that's why the stock decided to drop down. But I could have held it much longer. But it's okay because there's always another day. So I really do hope you enjoyed this video on SMTs. Let me know what video to make next in the comments. And if you did like this video, leave a like. Hope you have an amazing day.